What a world, Dread on the mic, and you know it's our PvP hyper standard, and I'm gonna keep it absolutely raw. I'm talking WWE raw. No edits, no cuts. You're gonna get my live reaction. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully claw some wins up in here because I need to put my dailies in. I need to make sure I get over 50 wins because last time I had to climb up all the way from Zez rank to get to this point. So if this is the video for you as we do some PvP matches, then stick around and enjoy it. If you're new to the channel and you like Exos like I do, then make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I do videos on the reg. So you already know how I'm going to play this. Standing commentary on the mic. We're going to see how we face off against the new Storm meta. And let me tell you, it is definitely intense in regards to how the Storm meta goes. It is good that they actually implemented the Black Lightning because let's just say it probably take us a lot longer to actually finish these games if they didn't implement this. So here we go, standard setup here, and Talia has joined the roster, which she's definitely adding a little bit more spice to the actual gameplay, but is definitely making the games drag on a little bit longer as a cheeky critical hit goes on my Valar, and this is going to help us out because this means that the defense down is going to come in nicely. So usually, as you can see, I'm going to get that crit buff. I've got the Burning Soul ready to pop off. So usually I already know that this is going to effectively give damage immunity to majority of their units, which is rather annoying, but this means that I can instantly get that nice HP buff and defense buff for the team, which is actually really good for us. It means that we can somewhat survive the wrath. So from this point, I like to get rid of Tantalo because Tantalo is just honestly annoying as F. So we're going in with the I can't control it, feel it surging through me. This really heavy demon slash, which is definitely good for us to somewhat stop any form of units that are going to be kind of getting mana a lot and making sure that they're going to be hitting those sweet ones. So luckily enough, we can somewhat go in with a damage immunity goes off unfortunately, but means that we can go in with the nice flame shoot from Annie, putting in that work. Love to see it. But then FC Iris is going to cleanse off that nice attack that could have scaled off HP, done some nice damage there, but unfortunately not going to absolutely pop off. But then going in with the counter, which is sweet, and this is where Talia's going to be starting putting some work in. So this is where the match is going to get incredibly longer. Once she starts popping off, it's it's definitely going to be long, as we've got that ground play going in, and this right here could actually be really good for us here because what you'll see is that hopefully Tantalo is going to be receiving that heavy damage. I thought it was cleansed off, but it isn't, and this right here is absolutely fine. We're going to just walk that off. Boom. Unfortunately, damage immunity was on the Tantalo. That defense down goes on, and it means we can go for another Lotus. Blooms twice. It's time, and there's heavy critical hits. Nice AoE sweeping, which I love to see. And the thing that line games used to kind of fix on is making sure that we can clearly see who's got damage immunity on and who hasn't, because when you see Tranquil and damage immunity on at the same time, you literally cannot see who's got it applied. So I think it's time to snipe out the Talia. Hopefully I manage to be able to get the hit. This means that she's going to be hitting those sweet ones. So here we go. It's time to go through you. Beautiful. Gets a clutch block, which I can somewhat handle, but then that unfortunate provoke. But lucky enough, Annie's been on the pole dancing circuit and she's ready to go in and absolutely cleave the team, and those dodges are coming in thick and fast. Oh, how fortunate for the opposition. And I'm just going to go in for that cheeky white mana release once more with FC Iris. I mean, it's time to put in that work. Oh, surfs up, baby. Heavy critical hit. And there we go again. Hangs on just. And because we're on Hull, strike level 3, Garth is out of the game. Garth is legit out of the game, unfortunately. And now we get Leviathan. Proud of the ancestors. Hear my call. It's time. to end this. Lucky enough, we managed to soak that up. We ain't going nowhere, but here is Talia going in with the Sam burial. I mean, she's dropping the cubes down. She's about to grasp us in her dirty claws and crunch. There's those sweet ones, which I'm absolutely fine with. And there's that Black Lightning. And this right here is just a common sight in this current meta. It is literally Black Lightning and who can survive the longest. And this is the reason why on manual play, I do like having FC Annie and FC Ridley just doing that AoE sweep, just because I can kind of just go in and start just healing up and just maintaining that HP as the Black Lightning just goes to town on the whole field, which is just like this right here is just the standard. and I can see if people ain't prepared for this, it's not really that enjoyable. I can see how people can be getting quite frustrated because you kind of need to have the right units in order to withstand this form of meta, because everyone's kind of going in with, you know, having a stable healer. Talia is just immense at healing. You know, if you have built up FC Ramji, he's going to be working absolutely perfect for you in regards to keeping your team healthy and alive and stopping them from healing, which is very important in this day and age. If you can wipe out FC Tantalo at the start, you're pretty much cruising, because he's the one who kind of makes this whole pattern happen. You know, if you can't secure a kill because someone's got damage immunity on, that's when it just goes on forever. So, notice, blooms twice. It's time to end this. Nice. Thank you, Rudley. We finished the job nicely. Let me tell you, that took a lot longer than expected. But let's jump into the next round. Let's see what good here. We got LBV up in the business. Let's see who's in the lineup though. And this right here, swipe blind, we do have the Ramji. So we need to make sure we can somewhat try and take him out, as well as taking out FC Tantala. So the die job looking pretty sweet from FC Rayra, and goes in for that heavy damage, but that's okay. We managed to soak that up beautifully. So we're going with the Lotus. This blooms twice. There can only be one heavy critical hit. But now we need to somewhat try and decipher who has got damage immunity on. Because like I say, it's pretty close to, you know, trying to find who's actually got it on. And I'm going to try and just see. Tantala has not got it on, which is pretty nice for us right now. So let's go in with the Demon Slasher standard. Nicely on the back row. So this is probably going to wipe off damage immunity. Let's see who's actually got it applied. Both of them. So we don't manage to get that off. But what we can do is just going with the Heavenly Call with our girl Garth. And I'm hoping this is going to do big numbers. I need a sweet crit girl. Crit and just knock the team out. Unfortunately not. And now I'm going to go in on, who can I disable? I mean, they've not got Iris on, which is actually pretty good for us right here. And I'm going to go for Ramji. I'm hoping Ramji has not got damage immunity. Beautiful. Gets damage immunity now, and could have taken him out, but no, boy hangs in there. My guy hangs in there. Something solid. So let's go with the White Mana release. Let's see if we can somewhat turn him into Rubber Ducky, because this would actually help us out massively, but gets a dodge. And that's due to Rayra, unfortunately. So then go with the AoE with the Battery. Okay, that's fine, that's cute, because you know my boy really going in with that counter attack, but means absolutely nothing as we get the Touch of Lighter from our boy Ramji on the Garth, which I don't like at all. And I must admit, the die job on the opposition is absolutely top notch. I'm talking A class right here, as Ridley is getting the absolute nuke from Talia, as we're getting some slam dunks from our boy FC Tantalo, which once again sets off that Heart Strike, which is rather unfortunate right here. So turn reset, shields are on, and hopefully I can somewhat break through them with the Lotus Blooms twice, because my boy Ridley don't play. He's got Burning Souls ready for days. Let's see who's got that damage immunity. And looking if we manage to break through and we can heal up, which is absolutely fine. We hopefully can, unfortunately, cannot go for Ramji because we're under the Provoke, which is Like I say, very unfortunate, but it does mean that I'm hoping that we can go in with a cheeky snipe. I think it's a good play. Let's do it. General's Authority. If I'm gonna get a crit, I would love it right now, because this would put this boy on the floor in the grave, but unfortunately neutral damage. But we go for that sweet nuke, and that is exactly what we need. But unfortunately, once again, Garth is absolutely locked out the game, and this is rather common, just because of obviously Garth's HP being somewhat the highest. It does make him susceptible to getting Heart Strike or hit. So going in with the Fire Twister, heavy critical hit, and the Ravages hit the deck as we get Leviathan. The power of the ancestors, hear my call. It's time to end the endless heavy critical hits, but we're soaking up like a champ because our HP is way above and beyond. So right now, I presume that, Talia is under the impression of damage immunity, so it's no point even trying to attack the girl. So I'm going to have to go with the 1 minute on the Battery. Turn into a rubber ducky, real cute. There is now the Sand Burial coming from Talia. And like I say, the dye job absolutely clean, putting all my units encased in cubes and Sand Burial. Heavy, but we're shaking that off as Galactic Baptism goes off from the opposition, and the HP is looking pretty mighty for the opposition, and lucky enough it kind of falls on my turn in regards to like the lightning, which is actually really fine for us right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in Lotus Blooms twice. This will heal us up. Black Lightning will then trigger, and then we should somewhat survive and have the advantage. So here we go, boom. That is absolutely fantastic. Black Lightning, fantastic. So now we've got Raver two-step in. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to go for the Talia. Talia's gonna be next. She needs to hit the deck because she's run her mouth far too much. So I'm hoping that our girl FC Valar's got it covered. I mean, a sweet crit would be absolutely juicy. Not a crit, but decent damage regardless. And that saving grace of a heal is just somewhat so annoying. So what we're going to do, we're just going to absolutely white man release this because we've got rid of those stacks of dimensionally. Let's see if we can get the hit. Beautiful, critical, rubber ducky supreme. And now I'm going to go with that. Should I go with the flame shoot? I mean, she's a rubber ducky for days. Let's go in for the Raver, because I don't think Raver, classic dodge. You love to see it. But look enough, the Black Lightning's got us covered. And here is Raver with the single target S1. Who's she snapping out now? Let's see it. Right on the Garth, and Garth just hanging in there just. But the Lotus Blooms twice, and let me tell you, my guys don't fall down as easy as they think I would be going down, but boom. I'm back in the game, HP restored, team looking solid. Let's jump into the next round. Let's see what we got. So we got Veems up in here. Battery Christmas edition. Is she in the lineup? Standard team setup. This is the setup right now. This is legit the setup. So S1 coming from the Raver, which once again dye jobs on point. I'm loving the dice from the community, keeping it 100. And there's that nice cheeky bind, which is okay because this is actually going to remove that bind, but she gets a freaking mean critical on us. So standard play, we do with that nice Lotus Blooms twice. Heavy, get that nice HP up, which is going to help us out massively. And I don't think Tantalo is under the effect of the damage immunity, which is actually really good for us right here. Beautiful, I like this. This means I can go in with the, I can't control it, Sean. I feel it surging through me. This will be the end. Heavy Demon Slash as Battery goes in with the S1. Oh, easy, but I've got nice attack boost for days, and that is going to help us out massively. So then I'm going to have to go in with the Lance on the FC Tantalo. Easy. Heavy DPS. And now no more damage immunity is going to be proccing off, which is an absolute delight, you would not believe. So let's have a look at the plays here. We could go in on the Iris. We're going to stop the S1 popping off, which is going to be good because she's going to be hitting the deck right there, which is really good for us right now. And then I'm gonna go and attack Talia. Flame shoot, what she got? Beautiful set of damage right there, which is fantastic. And then she's gonna go with a standard attack because she can't actually do anything, which is rather refreshing right here. And damage immunity, got rid of that, which is perfect. Then I'm gonna go with the Lotus. Blooms twice. I do this for my god. Forbidden Lotus! Beautiful. Nicely defense down, which is really good for us right here because it just means that we can just cleave through a lot more efficiently. So, gonna go in on Natalia. Make sure she just tries to hit the deck. And what we're gonna try and do, because she's got an absolute nuke on her head right there. I think she's absolutely fine. So I'm gonna go for the bathroom. The General's Authority. We'll see if she's gonna hit the deck or not. Because I mean, whoosh, she needs to. Time to go through you. Whoosh, Raging Demon. KO. But she does get the dodge, and I'm getting the Leviathan. But this is actually gonna be pretty good for us right now because we do have the Executioner mark. So she's gonna get ones. Beautiful. That's my magic number. We stopping those plays, guys. So this is really good for us right now because, I mean, FC Annie has been in the strip club and she's practicing that pole dance, the signature move, keeping the club lit, and blocks standard. But it's okay because we do have our girl Iris beach ready, good to go, sunscreen on, and what man of a ladies? Classic dodge. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. So it's time for some Heavenly Call. Garth can actually attack, which is rather delightful. Here we go. Rain of Pain. Didn't quite break through the shield, unfortunately, but here is now her S1 because we actually stopped the play on the previous turn, which is actually really good for us right now. So we managed to just shake that off. Absolute breeze. Galactic Baptism coming from the FC Rayra. I mean, let's see that damage. I mean, Rudley's just non-affected. He's just like, what a guan. What a guan right there. We're absolutely fine. Tally's hit the deck due to the Black Lightning. It's all poetry in motion, stays in motion, because you know, once I unsheath my blade, blood has to be drawn. And I'm going in with that sweet cleave, and boom. But we're getting a second life going on the Raver, who is currently two-stepping, and I'm going to have to just try and get rid of Bathory. But she ain't hitting the deck. She ain't hitting the deck for no one. So I feel like it's a good time to try and... If I go in for the snipe on Bathory, it means that I will gain that 2 mana. Unless Valar gets a miss. That's the only thing that could happen. But look enough, we break through there because Valar don't miss. I got a Awakened Machine set. So now it's time. Like I say, beach ready. Looking great. One man of ladies. Turn into a rubber ducky, which is rather delightful. And then we can finish off with our signature pole dance, Explosion Star. Let's see what good. Do we get a crit? Boom. Absolute Nuke City. That's what I like to see. So I managed to chew through that quite nicely. Flying into Master 2, which is definitely delightful. We've still got 3 tickets. Let's keep on going. So, don't know how to pronounce that name, but FC Bathory looking absolutely fine. And standard meta build. This is Exos Heroes. I mean, everyone sticks to a build and they stick to it. You know why? Because we don't get enough materials to even get flexible with any form of team comps. Line game sorted out. So now it's time for that. Lotus blooms twice. It's time. Beautiful critical hits. Though it does mean that everyone's got damage immunity on, unfortunately. So standard play, like I like to do, I like to just focus on Tantalo. Make sure he hits the deck. I feel like the back row has definitely got damage immunity on right here. So we're going to do a Demon Slash. Let's see if they do have it on. And yep, standard. That is absolutely fine. So I could keep focusing on that back row, which could be a pretty nice play. So let's see it. Let's see. I mean, Garth's got the mana. She's got the mana. She's good to go. The Lancer's coming from the sky. I mean, it's only right. Boom. Wow. Dodges. Dodges. Don't you just love FC Rayra and the blind? So, what I'm going to do, change the pace. We're going to go in with the white mana release on the Tantalo. if we can somewhat still keep him in as a rubber ducky, it would be nice. It'd be pretty ideal. It means that, you know, that standard play of him getting the S1 and completely stopping Garth's plays would be nice. But let's see it. Let's see if we can somewhat hang in there. Obviously, those cleanse goes off, and Moby Dick is coming towards my face. I don't like it. Never liked it, but Summer Blessings are keeping us nice as that counter is going off on a critical, which once again grants that damage immunity. Luckily enough, we do skip FC Tantalo's turn, which is very handy for us. It means that Garth is actually going to have a turn, guys. Oh, smash it with a like if you're happy about that, as Galactic Baptism flies off into the air. Open the gate, baby. Let's see what be popping. Once again, Rudley's just like, I don't feel anything right here because he's on the Burning Soul every day, all day. So, beautiful. Vera is then nicely helped Valar trigger off that defense down, which, like I say, really helps us out because we've kind of got the advantage here of some meaty attack and actually do some damage. But we do need to remember there's going to be some people that are going to be under damage immunity. But let's see the damage. It's all on the FC Tantalo. Unfortunately, we could end the boy's life, but I mean, it's getting HPs for days. But I'm hoping my girl FC Valar is going to come clutch for the team. Can we see those numbers? I'd be happy if it was a crit. Don't be a block. Classic block. Classic block. Why wouldn't it be anything else? So let's have a look at the play here. We could still keep focusing on getting the Tantalo burnt down. Would be quite a good strat, though we do have some burst moves coming from the Bathory, unfortunately. Though we just need to stop these freaking damage immunity plays because it's just so annoying, and I feel like this, once again, damage immunity keeps this boy protected every day of the week. But it's okay because we do have Annie chilling in the wings, who is going to be putting out some work. I'm hoping she's going to finish the job with that explosion star, because this is why she's here, ready for that quick nuke. Here we go. Let's see it. Wow, the dodges, the absolute dodges, as Leviathan now flies into the arena. I mean, no one forecast this big snow day coming, and despite that being a heavy crit, we can shake it off, and nicely. Tantalo's hit the deck. That's what we like to see, but we got FC Talia coming in with that Sand Burial tech, and I mean, I don't like these cubes on my face, and Sand Burial heavy, but we can shake it off as we do get that S1 coming from the FC Raver. I mean, who's she sniping out though? That is the question. Going for the Rudley, but Rudley's on the Burning Soul hype. You can't phase a brother. Once he's in that Burning Soul trance, he's untouchable. But right now he's going in for that sweet cleave on the opposition, and you've got no Tantalo to protect you. How satisfying. So right now, who's the main threat here? Talia needs to hit the deck, so I'm going to try and... Okay, I was hoping for Talia to actually get a dodge there, but she didn't. So what I'm going to do, I am going to... I mean, I think she's going to dodge that next hit. I think she's going to legit dodge that next hit. So I'm going to go and try and burn down the FC Iris. I mean, I need to knock that HP down. Needing to get it down, swipe through, critical hit. You love to see it. That HP going down right there, which is lovely jubbly. As it's time for the Heavenly Call. I mean, open the pearly gates. Give me my lance. So I'm about to go in like LeBron and jump these fools. Boom, there we go. Which is absolutely fine. The lightning goes off. Can we stop some plays here? Let's see the opportunities. I mean, we could take out... I mean... Let's go for the Raver. She has not got stats immunity right now, which is very nice. Turn her into a rubber ducky supreme and get a crit on a girl, which is really nice. As it's time for that explosion star, get on the pole dancing circuit because we're about to light this place up. Baboosh! There it is. That's what I like to see. So now we've got Lonely Talia here. I mean, she's strutting her stuff with the nice little geo cubes going about because we need to knock her out. We need to knock her to the floor. Because she's done. because the stage just like, nah, she needs to go. She needs to go. So we still got 2 tickets left. I mean, this is a pretty good good run so far, and wow, RNG. It's just like my gacha pulls. You know, we just get the same players every day. Just like I get the same amount of trash in my 11 pulls. So now it's time for that sweet S1 from MC Rara straight on the freaking Valar. But once again, this is actually going to be helpful for us because this is going to put that defense down already, and we can just fly in with the Lotus Blooms twice. So I think ideally for my defensive plays, I need to either put in Dorka in and maybe remove FC Annie, just because obviously with manual control I can control, you know, focusing on FC Tanto to get rid of him and so forth, but I can't necessarily do it on auto, you know, that's going to proc off, and they're going to completely abuse the damage immunities, which can be shafting my team. But like that, we've got rid of the freaking power play, so no more damage immunity shenanigans. Let's see who we can finish up right now. So I feel like FC Iris needs to hit the deck. Yeet, straight through, put the curse on the girl. But lucky enough, she does kind of remove that pretty instantly, which was expected. So we could juice up some mana, which I don't rarely do, but I feel like it's time. I feel like Annie has got that pole dance to a T. Well, I think she just needs to show it off once more. So here we go. Explosion Star coming at you. Spin it, Annie. Let's see that numbers. Boom! Damage immunity, got rid of all that, which is fine. As we get now, boom! Moby Deck coming right at me, and that counterplay coming from Rudley, which is real nice. But unfortunately, you know, we do have FC Talia, who's going to go in with that heal on the Battery. Pretty meaty heal as well, which is rather annoying because we could have clapped her down. She was like on the cusp. She cheated death on that one. As now we get in the Reign of Pain, but once again, Rudley just like, what a guan. We just shaking that off, as that defense down is going to really come clutch here. It means that Rudley is on max power, ready to go. Lotus Blooms twice. Minga KO, you already know how this is going to go down. Heavy DPS, beautiful signature force damage, and then we are going to just get rid of those stacks as standard, and then Valar is going to go in with that sweet cleave. You already know because it's General's authority, and I'm going to knock her face to the floor. Pick past my blade. Yay! KO. That's what I like to see. Putting the girl to the floor, and now it's time to put this one to the floor as well. With the beautiful. There it is. Master 1, we keep on going. We ain't done yet. We got one more ticket. Let's see what good. And ooh, if Rachel's in the lineup, this could be a heavy game right here. This could be heavy, and I feel like this is gonna do me. I feel like this right here is actually gonna do me somewhat. So lucky enough, we do put their defense down because their Rudley is under command. Though the thing that's going to be the issue here is that I'm going to go in with my Minga Kiao, and that's going to get stripped, unfortunately. But I'm going to see if I can do big numbers and wipe out their side. Unfortunately, the majority got blocked. So this right here is even game right now. So let's see what we can do. We can go in with the Minga Kiao. Beautiful. That's real nice to get rid of Shell. Because Shell and Janai, it could have been an awful combination, but we're laughing. we're absolutely cruising. Though I don't like this with the Cube Exterminate. I mean, it's fine. I've got majority red. Oh, there we go. And Rudley is broken. So right here, we need to watch out. We need to watch out for that play right there. So I'm going to try and see what my General Authority is saying. Technically, I should have kind of done the S1, means that I could have stopped all their kind of power plays. Maybe got rid of Janai, because Janai is actually one person that could really stop my plays right here. Yeet! Oh, that is heavy, that is meaty, and Rudley is going to hit the deck. Power play gone. So right now, we need to watch out. We really need to be careful, because we're riding on rough waves. So let's see what we can do here. Heavy DPS, Not that much, to be fair, but lucky enough hitting ones. So let's see. Rudley, I'm kind of hoping that, I mean, Rudley could clean us out right here, and he's gonna get that freaking buff, which I need to be careful of. And oh, lucky enough, oh, that is super clutch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna focus our efforts on Rudley. We do not want Rudley going off with the S2. I mean, I've done so many videos about hyping this brothers up S2. We need to make sure he hits the deck, and oh, not enough damage. But that thrust is gonna go off, and one thing that we've definitely done right here is just kind of stop that that move from doing heavy damage, because we've got the executioner mark on. So heavy jump from Garth there, but lucky enough it means that we can get our Garth and literally mirror that. So I'm hoping we're going to do some big numbers here. Let's see it. Heavy, beautiful, critical hit. Rudley down. We needed Rudley to hit the deck, but we do have the Janai going in with the last encore. Do you want more? I don't. I don't want more. If anything, I want less. But Janai's having none of it because you got cash on the side. And this is tense. And now this could absolutely kill us. And I don't like how hard this is going to hit those sweet ones. But we're dropping like flies. We are absolutely dropping like flies here. And we need to get rid of some of these heavy units. And I feel like if we get on Janai, we can stop her. I'm hoping we can. I mean, Garth is still there, kind of in the wings, sitting there chilling. Let's see the damage, and heavy, but not enough. And oh no, one of my strongest units is going to be hitting the deck, and this is unfortunate. And all on our girl Garth, and can Garth take it like a champ? I mean, but here is now the lance coming from the opposition, straight on the Iris. Oh, Iris hit the deck, and we're going back down to Master 2. Unfortunate right there, but that is the end of my run. I mean, 5 wins out of 6, I'll take it. I'll take it. But guys, if you enjoyed the video and that nice raw PvP, then smash it with a like and standard. Drop a comment in the box. And guys, I hope you have an awesome one. Stay safe, stay flying, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.